in a rare mood, I guess. I'm feeling very contemplative about life and existence in general. So...
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really, seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
So, I'm probably not going to be talking as much. Maybe commentating a little. June 7th, 95. I wasn't born yet. Less than a month, actually. Greenbrier, Portland, date June 6th. But it isn't possible. Please don't go digging around and trying to find out where I am. I don't want... Excuse me. I don't want anyone to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you. Sam. Sensitivity is really high. Give me a second. There we go. I'm sorry about that. It's actually really nice. It's good for people who, still a little high, but I can deal with it. I got it to go on my Europe trip. Boarding pass and prosperity. In the old Christmas. Directions from the new house. Might turn off the overlay text. Fact is 10, overweight, library, continued unattached.
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm at a new school. And my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real. But I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal, just like I was talking to you.
feedback. Oh, the water works. This is good. It's wasting water, but I just feel the need to just flush toilet. Let's turn off that, yeah. Kinda ruins my immersion. I've been watching too many videos. It's gotten to be annoying. Whoa. 7694. She came back a bit early. And Daniel from the old neighborhood called. He wants to come see the new house. Call him back. Mom, Daniel was a total weirdo. The only reason I ever hung out with him in the first place is he had a Nintendo when we were little.
Sam. Sam. Hello. Sam. Sam, where are you? Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up.
Electrician.
Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Do I live in a barn? God, it sounds like my parents. Janice, Forestry, High School. Over the Alps, a novel traveling game for 2 to 6 players. Is there an age recommendation on here? No? Yeah, no, I'm just... Made in Mexico. Old track trophy, huh? Regional track and field finals. Long jump, first place. Impressive. First place, 100-meter relay. The Bible. So, from what I'm understanding, I can't read that. I want to keep it off, but I guess not. I can't read your handwriting. House business sounds like quite the adventure. Remember the little dorm room we shared freshman year? We were miserable fantasying about our dream homes. I always said I wanted a mansion. You said you Hello? Sam, Katie, Mom, Jan, Dad, Terry. So somebody up there likes you. I could use some of that magic. Send me some lotto numbers, I'll play them, seriously. But I shouldn't be complaining about this good old split level we've had since Bob got transferred to Winnipeg. We just got new Vino siding. Hey, that's expensive. Jealous yet? Let me know if you ever want to trade places. How are the girls doing? Has Katie left on her big European adventure yet? Speaking of jealous, right back soon. Miss you, roomie. Carol. The days before the internet, huh? Let's explore the downstairs first, I guess. Welcome, new student. I hope you're as excited about your first day at Goodfellow High School as we are. Be sure to bring the following with you on your first day of classes so that you can get right into the swing of things. One sturdy folder with pockets for each of your 6 class periods. One lined notebook per period or one large notebook with 6 divided sections, at least 6 pens, blue or black ink, and 6 pencils. One box of colored pencils. A standard combination lock for your sign locker, a nutritious lunch, or $2.50 for a lunch provided by the school cafeteria. A positive attitude. Remember to get plenty of sleep before the night before, and be ready for 8 a.m. Yeah. See you soon, and again, welcome, Beth Valance.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school. And there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
DeSoto. Hold on. They're the same person? I can't tell with this weird art style. It's a good art style, but it's weird to me, that is. I'm looking at a pen. Oscar Mason, that's cool, it has physics. Died peacefully last month in his home. He was born on September 8th, 1933. He attained a degree in pharmacy at a young age. Returned to Boone County. Well-loved figure in the center of the community. He was seldom seen outside his home. Survivors include his nephew, Greenbrier, as well as in spirit the people of Boone County, whom he provided wellness and comfort. Is that... Oh no, come on. Where'd the pen roll back there? It probably did. Okay, closed up. At least I can read her handwriting. I'm in Paris. I've done many Parisian things, including eating la petite déjeuner and wearing a beret. Sorry, probably butchered that. I'm gonna have lots of film to develop when I get back. Sam, I'm bringing you something back from the Shakespeare Book Company, since you are my favorite sister. Love you all. God, it moves so fast. Combination. The up and down isn't as fast. See? Grab book. Killing of JFK, a Theory. I've seen the movie Discover the Truth by Benjamin Alden. Thrilling theory. Oops. The chair spins. John Russell opened his eyes and saw them, the stars, twinkling as if he were laying on the grass in his family's yard in Massachusetts. Even though the place was a million miles away, no, he blinked the sleep from his eyes, looking through the carved and reinforced safety glass of the space station, Archimedes. Yes, he was a long way from home, but the future needed him. John Russell's head swam. He felt incredibly drunk despite not having touched a drop in air. He vomited onto his feet, his bare feet, stared for a moment, processing his sick, flecked toenails, getting up at his bare shins, bare knees. He was completely naked. He looked up and met the eyes of a gorgeous blonde woman wearing a tight polymer fiber tunic. The fabric that strained at the seams to contain her generous bosom was emblazoned with the phrase, "Matter Transference Operator." Then he passed out. John Russell had crossed the gap in time. Only messages had passed before. He needed him now more than ever. Changing the past was no longer good enough. The instructions from the council had been clear. What to procure, what to construct from it, how to assemble it, so he made the machine, how to transport him bodily across time. And now he stood there on the bridge of the starship Archimedes, command of the vessel, because only he, who had saved the President's life twice before, could helm the naive crew to their destiny, the fate of the galaxy. Interesting, to say the least. I'm not gleaming very much right now, but so far, that's a lot. I have to disagree. Mastery not a question of specialization, but sureness of purpose and dedication to craft. LD/CD player. I have gleaned that the mother is a forest ranger. Hello, RXT. How you doing? And that the father might be a writer of some kind. I'm fine. I'm feeling contemplative. Especially about, desolation and, what happens after we're gone. You know, the world's gonna 90210. That was a teenage drag queen. Not gathering moss. Delicious. Life goes on, you know? Stranger and whatever? For parents of teens, huh? Yeah, good luck. 0451. Dear Terrence. There's a word limit. It's your job to stay under it, not mine to cut back to it. Even then, it's becoming harder and harder to weed out the tangents and non sequiturs from the usable copy without heavy rewrites. The reader's a home theater aficionado want to hear about the quality and value of the hardware, not ruminations on your childhood. So, David's known you for a long time, and he's the boss, so I'm giving you one more shot on his say-so. Have you ever looked at or just explored an abandoned place? Maybe found a home that's just been abandoned and just ruminated there? Just sat there and thought. It's a different feeling, to say the least. And everyone experiences it differently. That's fair. But, well, have you ever walked out at night where there was just no one, and, like, the lights are off, and it hits different, you know? Sorry. Then everybody will be happy. So he's a writer who started to zone out pretty much, I think. Dear Mr. Mason, please find and enclose your original document and a typed copy for your record. The notarized copy has been filed at our offices. Thank you for entrusting our firm with this important matter. Sincerely, Jeffrey Wise, Kubelik Mars, attorneys at law. I, Oscar Mason, possessing full competence of mind and memory after a full survey of valued items to my name, do hereby declare this my last will and testament. The following shall hold true upon my passing. I declare that I am a lifelong resident of Boone County, that I am unmarried and have no children. I declare I have no outstanding debts to my name, to any creditors, or living or dead. I do hereby bequeath every item of value which I may die possessed, including the dwelling and surrounding acres located at 1 Arbor Hill, as well as any and all personnel, property, and moneyed accounts to Terrence L. Greenbrier, Jr. of Ellis County. In the event that said Terrence should predecease me, then and in such event, the bequest to him shall fall, and the same is bequeathed to his children as ordered by age and competence as stewards of the state. I subscribe my name to this will on 13th day of August at the offices of So, an official copy and then a written copy. Those are important. I always wonder if it's too early or too late to write a will. Well, it's obviously too late if you die. But, I mean, like, when you should, kind of thing. Be new girl Sam, I'm Tommy. In the back behind you. Wave if you get this in right back. Hi Tommy, yes I'm Samantha, and yes I'm new, what's up? Thought you since you're new, maybe you could use a friend. I don't have a lot of friends either, so I thought I'd ask something if you don't mind. No, I don't mind. What do you want to ask? Was it your uncle who went psycho, or does it run in the family? I was wondering who was talking. I hate to say this, but stuff like that is genetic.
Reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties: Austin County, Boone County, Dawn County, Takelma County,
Severe
and
weather
Daria
warning.
County. Residents are strongly urged to
Okay,
stay indoors. Flood
Take it
conditions
out.
are expected at
Role
lower
model.
elevations.
Okay, I guess I'm not allowed to listen to Girl Scout. Who left the TV on? Who took the PlayStation? That looks like PlayStation or Nintendo, one of the two. Oh, on a pizza. Was it the daughter? Hauntings and poltergeists. Was it the sister? The turtle people. Captain Allegra looked off at the ocean. It went on forever, or so it seemed. Someday she would find the edge, get to paradise there. Then she heard a cannon fire. Boom! It was the black pirate ship. She yelled, "I thought we lost them at Horse Island," the first mate said. "Looks like you thought too soon." The black ship came up along the side. Captain Black himself came out onto the deck of the black ship. He yelled to Captain Allegra. "You're never going to find the edge. There ain't no paradise. And your father were a liar." Captain Allegra yelled back, "Then why do you keep following us, you imbecile?" First mate yelled out, "We'll stop you, Captain Black. We'll find the edge of the world, and you'll see her father was no liar." The battle kept going until Captain Allegra's ship got away. "Now west," she said. The ship sailed towards sunset. Not bad. That seems like she was young when writing that. Ooh, Jesus. Or that was at the VHS. Pioneer. Yeah. CDLD. Player. That's what it was. Nothing. The X-Files. Mom's old work mug. Hello? That's an eraser. Bunch of coupons. Okay, that's a lot of coupons. Oh, Department of Agriculture. This is a very old house if it has those types of switches, you know? I just... spooky. And jazzy. That's old.
Somehow I always knew that someday we'd be
How old
through.
were the parents?
Now that it's happened, I just
The
can't.
Dave Brubeck Quartet.
I've done the best I could
Can I fast
to
forward
keep
it?
from feeling.
Jesus, don't do that. I need some alcohol. Irish whiskey. His second book. Like he wrote that? Your books will be unable to publish your follow-up. Despite the low sales of The Accidental Savior, we went ahead with the publication of the second book in the hope for it to catch on. Sales are lower than those of the first, and the stewardship must end. Pleasure worked with his publisher. So he's a struggling writer. And it started to get to me. Samantha, please give this to your mother. Having Danny over to your new home. He has missed his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Could lend Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting tape, and I gave my permission. He needs to spend less time with those games anyway. No hurry returning it. She is welcome to the house anytime. Mary Schultz.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
It's kind of a scummy way to see it, but at the same time, I think we kind of all did that as kids. It's like, you may not like the person, but they got the good shit, you know? Even I did that. I wouldn't do that now, but yeah, I did that when I was younger. Hey, Lonnie. So if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive. It's kind of far, but I can drive you home too, so hopefully that's fine. Rebecca can leave this in my locker if you still want to, and we can meet in the parking lot after 6th. After 6? Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. Then I'm gonna kick your butt. Get ready. You. Aw. That's cute. I miss.
So you know what
the-
they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Please tell Mom and Dad about the stuff. I'm missing. But I'm sorry. Please, whatever you found, don't tell Mom and Dad. The attic. Okay. Well, that's the... Let's turn off the lights. Done with the electric bill. Oh god, I'm old. Can't have the electric bill rising. I'm old. But yeah, like... I'll probably be coming back here, so let's leave the lights on for this one. But, like... It's... interesting to see a place that... Say, you move out of your childhood home, and you come back to it, and it's been abandoned. Imagine, I've had that happen, actually, because of some scummy shit that happened, and it was like, I went back to my old childhood home, say, a few years ago, and I was like, what happened to it? It used to be lively. It used to have those. It used to have life. Now it's just a desolate place. And I'm sorry, you can see my eyes. But and it's like no matter how powerful we think, at the end of the day, things will quiet down. They'll become desolate. But that's okay. You know? Even the empire of man must eventually fall, you know? Plumes of smoke will rise above the northeastern region. Burn overgrown sections. It's not bad. Come on, got the cards. Couples bowling, cooking class, ballroom dancing, big meal for Terry and Sam. Okay. That's a code. Ranger with expertise is being transferred. Okay, so it's just a... Yeah, you're in charge of this, pretty much. Wolf thing, stab, cherry bomb, throwaway, predict, Psalm special? Fuck your fans, Polaroid baby, panic bitch, theme Richard Koshmul. Just wanna kiss and ride, no you don't, Queenie. For Sam. Rat Boombio, potty mouth.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know. I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
That... I don't know. That's sweet. That just hits different, you know? That's really sweet. What is this? You go, kitten. Have some pate. Gross. What is happening? What is Sonic Boom 94? This board game got your number. I'm not a gossipy person, so that is I love it. Captain Allegra, still in her flowing skirt and sturdy jerkin, descended the single shining thread into the lower cavern of the labyrinth. She and the first mate, on their own now, grew closer to their goal, the throne room of the dead immortal king of the island. The first mate slid down the line onto the stone floor. She swept chalky bone dust from the front of her canvas trousers and looked up at Allegra. The silken thread, nigh unbreakable thanks to the enchanted moss that inhabited the island, trailed behind, leading their way back to the entrance. From further into the labyrinth, a moaning began to echo. The moaning grew louder and clearer, the king's cursed voice. The hairs on Captain Allegra's arms stood on end. She looked back at the first mate, whose eyes remained locked on the blackness of the passage, for a moment too long before noticing the captain's gaze. The first mate nodded silently ahead. Hello? Okay, weird. The great basin of the dead king's throne room lay below. Skeletal in rotted robes, the king was hunched over a blue orb topping his royal scepter. There should be a comma. Is there a comma? I'm bothered. Hold on. Yeah, there should be a comma right here. I don't know why that is bothering me, but there should be a comma right here at least, I think. I could be wrong. I'm no English major or anything. The king was hunched over, a blue orb topping his royal scepter. You just need like that small pause, and I think that would flow better. Why am I critiquing this? I don't know. As he sang, wailing souls flowed in one by one through the cracks in the cave walls, pulled into the orb, causing it to glow brighter and brighter. Behind the king, a long staircase hewn from rock led down into the chamber from a passage at the top. Allegra said, "We have the advantage in numbers. I will draw his attention, and you..." But the first mate interrupted. "No, I am smaller and quicker, and you know of dealing with mystic energies like these." I will circle to the other side, get the king's attention, and lead him on a merry chase. She out up the silk line, all traced by this invincible thread, of course. Allegra said, "It is a good plan, but perhaps we should go together." The first mate's gonna die. The first mate shook her head. "You know this is our best chance. Don't be afraid of me." They grasped hands and exchanged 3 tight squeezes, their palms growing warm. The first mate tied the shining thread to the belt of her trousers, gave a quick salute and wink, and dashed off. Yep, she's gonna die. Allegra waited, staring vigilantly across the top of the stairs where the first mate was to appear. The king continued his wait. No, no! The singing stopped. The king turned and began walking up the stairs. Allegra wanted to call out, to do anything to stop the first mate from running headfirst into danger. The king was nearly at the top of the stairs when the first mate burst through the passageway. She skidded to a stop, then turned and ran, the king chasing after her with distressing speed. With some dank passage much too far away, Allegra heard the first mate scream. The lion in Allegra's hand went taut, then shuddered. It fell slack to the stone floor. Allegra. Yep. Ran, following the line, came to its end. The unbreakable thread dangled limply, its end frayed in her hand. She tossed it to the ground and ran. She went good. Oh, it has physics too. That's nice. Okay, got to jump back. Hi Lonnie, I wrote this in first period and left it in your locker on the way to the second. It's what all the cool kids are doing, I've decided. Write me back, here's an idea for something to draw. 2 cats on a motorcycle. This is a good idea. What all the cool kids are doing is actually sending each other pages on their beepers. But we're cooler than them because guess what? They can't put this on a beeper. The drawing of cats was so good that I added it background to make it even better. Maybe I should just stick to writing though. I like it. How did you know they were about to get abducted by aliens? Look at Mr. Fish right now. I probably feel like he would have a lot of cats. Also, like, his secret shame, that is, he watches 90210 religiously. I'm gonna ask him about the cats after class. He's seen cats and he's never watched it, but I could see in his eyes that he was lying. That's awesome. You know what one of my favorite things is? Young scholars. Creative writing track would be perfect. A pamphlet for a college, and I don't care. That's a lot of advertisement I just don't care about. But yeah, no. One of my favorite things is when, I don't know why, but I want to believe 101.7? Nope. Figured I'd try. May 7th, 94. Five, 7, 9, 4. No. Kurt Cobain. Oh god. Yeah, I forgot. That was a while ago. Ooh. It's staggy. Oh yeah, I didn't read the text, but like they did. This. Oh, I used to have those. I really did. I loved them. So again, disciplinary referral form. Unacceptable image on the front. Turn her shirt inside out, changed into a shirt, or be suspended. Chose suspension. Why am I like relating? I'm like hardcore relating the Misfits. That's cool. I'm hardcore relating. Oh my god. Can I like activate it? Please let me activate it. You can't do this to me. But I'm hardcore relating to this girl from the 90s. Why? Super weird. I mean, I'm okay with it. It doesn't make it any less weird. Pulp Fiction. You can ditch on it. What time? Going Todd's pretty hardcore. Say what again? Say what again, motherfucker? I think I might be quoting the wrong movie. Stabbed in the heart with a heroin needle? Something about cheeseburgers is important. Okay, don't barf. See you then. This reminds me of the Stare and Scrutinize. That one movie I don't remember what it's called. Oh my god. Super Spitfire? Journey of Crystal? This reminds me of that movie I watched. I forget what it was called, but I could ask Camera Shy real quick. Yeah. Pirates. So, I don't know the code. There's a fork. You should, like, put your dishes away. I'm kind of guilty of the thing, though, too. I'm actually pretty guilty of that. I ain't even gonna lie. Say, yep. I was guilty. Like, hyper guilty. Codes. Chun-Li codes, huh? I did that, too. I did with GTA codes. Adventurous, the cat. I feel bad for snooping. Bratmobile, cool schmool.
We're so cool, yeah. Yeah, we're so cool. We're so cool, yeah. Fuck you too, cool schmuck.
Hardcore fucking It's really loud though. Yeah, I'm having a good time with this. I really am. Good fellow. I forget. I miss those. I don't know if they make them anymore. I never decided to look up if they make them anymore, but I want to get them for my kids. I loved those things. I really did. I'm an independent, fully functional human being. Frankly absurd. Compare with Katie, who's only 3 years older than me, go all the way across an ocean to another continent. I just wanted to spend an evening in a normal, totally safe city on my own like a human being. And since you may also remember that I have my own car, you can't really stop me. Warmest regards, your daughter Samantha. Daniel called. He wants his Nintendo game back. Daniel called. Honestly, that shadow kind of stuff. Not even gonna lie. It's a bad. Emery board. Push it. Whoa. Hello? Oh. Thought someone fucking died.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. It's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked in the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy or good or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited. And the moment was gone.
And that's okay. Sometimes you don't know how. But yeah, it's called The Mitchells versus the Machines. This kind of reminds me of that, especially like their drawings and stuff, and the narration and everything. Oh. Feel weird. Good. Cool choice. Sorry about that. What happened? Oh, mitten. Aw. Why are there so many dirty clothes? Then again, dear Jan, oh honey, let me tell you, I understand how you feel. Bob and I have had our down periods. It's become a bit of a way of life, actually. You get used to each other, you live your own lives in the same house, kids grow up, they go away. I'm sorry this isn't helping, is it? Don't worry, Terry will get over what is distracting and things will go back to normal. As for Sam being distant, that's a teenager for you, nothing to worry about. In the meantime, though, this controlled burn, that sounds like quite the new adventure. But let's cut to the chase. New ranger they sent? Ranger Rick. Turn up his Terry out of the slump. Meantime, write more letters. No. I don't know if it's the style, but it's a slightly uncanny valley. I forgot I could crouch. Walt Whitman's Leaves of Grass. Hysteria. Take your time, I'm glad to have it in good hands, Rick. Yeah, I forgot to crouch. Did they go on vacation? No, I would expect they'd, be like, oh, their daughter's coming home. Yeah, I forgot I could crouch, to be honest with you. Another for sure. Me and my dad are building. Wanna go for a ride when it's done? Brother 150. New for 1965. Is that a... I really don't know then. Is that a sock? Yes. I'm not even upset. I do that. Or at least I did do that. '91. November wouldn't work. August might, but no, I'm grasping at straws at this point. I am in the Channel. Back from London, going to Brussels, Belgium. Excited about this Channel? London was great. You'd love it if you wanted to come here as a family. I guess I could be convinced. Ah, shit. Earth, Wind, and Fire. And Willie Nelson. Oh, shit. What happened? I'm missing... Why are all the VHS players gone? Why did you show on the TV? Oh, man. Okay. Watercolor technique. Oh, look, a ghost game. Escape from Ghost Mansion. I feel like this feels weird. Like I said, like the whole desolation thing. That door opens really fast and closes really fast. But it's like the whole desolation thing. It feels paused. Like sentiment. Ooh. The entire thing feels like I guess the word would be paused. Ugh. Oh. Yeah, well. They made you, didn't they? Obviously you don't want to talk about it, but still. What happened? Why is... It looks like... left in a hurry, maybe? I don't know. Contemplate. Mom and Dad were going to make up the guest room for you to stay over the summer, but you came home on such notice that they weren't around to do it. You can use my room if you want. I won't be needing it anymore. How JROTC ribbons. Means I think I can find my way around. Army has branded me a certified killing machine. I am born adventurous and no borders can hold me. The Army recognizes this. So if you didn't think I was cool before, now you do. Lonnie's cool. Ghost Hunter Shadow. Note, I was not wearing my glasses. That'll do it. It was pretty sure milk was just about yesterday. Also ghost milk. I love this. Feels a presence in the TV room. We build a protective pillow fort. A Ouija board, huh? A Luigi board. Oscar's definitely here. No patrol premises. Sample taken. Probably due to a leaky roof. This is cute. Lots of Katie. The door was left open. Oh, that's pretty. It's been here a while. There's some dirty petals. Performance. Huh. Rick's formally requesting his permanent reassignment to this facility. He did good. But I don't know. Heavens to Betsy, and nothing can stop me. Yes. Just throw it. Anyways. The Misfits. Stygian Lounge, 10:29, 9 p.m.
Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound.
What is your thing?
Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
Oh god. This is hitting like kinda hard. We're skipping 6th. Library knows something in the corner. Okay. Secret passage. Healthy choices. Oh, there we go. Oh. That is actually really sweet. Oh! Fuck! I can't. Oh! There's an actual outfit and everything. They made one. Ah! It hurts me. Whoa. Oh god, that's so sweet. It's so sweet. My heart can't handle this. I'm gonna get diabetes. The diabetes is gonna hurt me. Do not enter if red lights are on. Dark room. So she's into photography. An attic would be a very good place for a dark room. At least, I would think. Oh, hello. That was weird. No, not that one. Make sure we turn off the lights. Where is everyone? Hidden compartments found. Library, upstairs hall, and the foyer. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay, this is super cool. I'm like actually super interested now. I was already interested, but like this is dope. Oh yeah, that. Shouldn't have closed it actually. The occasional, sometime unreliable save of hero. So titles is what he's trying to come up with. Jesus Christ. Did I examine that? Yeah. You can do better. Yep, that sounds like him trying to come up with ideas. Five, 0, 1. Okay, half a Sam's locker combo. Haven, at the edge of the world. The Green Glacier, Part 2. I feel like I'm intruding. Legger and her scouting party peered down warily through the dense canopy of rustling leaves from their perch high in the forest branches. I really don't want to read right now. Like, I want to read, but I don't want to read that out loud. Hello? The fuck is that noise? I should be the only one in the house, right? Right? It's an old house, but don't fuck with me like this, man. Hello? Nope, keep the lights on. Hey, the Luigi board and a pen. Cool. 0510. No? Oh, 0501. Probably wanna turn on the lights again. Oh, don't smoke. Smoking is bad. Key to the basement.
Lonnie came over today.
No.
But everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
I knew it. This... I want you guys to remember the year that we're in currently. Not this year, but the year in the game. It's 1995. And oh, thanks for now telling me about that. Whoa, this is a furnished basement. Let's go. Someone needs to clean the cobwebs. And that wasn't as... Thank you. Your close friend and confident. I enjoyed the flavorful potatoes, and it also was weird being around your parents for that long, but it was pretty funny. How impossible is it your dad for not to be awkward for more than 30 seconds at a time? Gracious host. Wow. Fancy. Spent with your grandmother. Sterling taste and refined air. Let's do it again. Fancy. But no, like... That's really fancy, actually. But yeah, no, like...
It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around... Well, you know... So you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone, or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
It was not as accepted as it was now. Caitlin, no. Sex ed, huh? Yeah? Yeah, that's... The body's an incredible thing. Yeah. Burner? A water heater? I don't remember what that's called, but yeah. Acceptance, the creative writing track of Reed College Summer. As a pansexual person, and I was more open about it than a lot of people, but I still got bullied when, like, I still got bullied for it, you know? And that was in, like, the 2000s. Like, 2008, 2009, all the way to, like, 2014. And it's like, I can't imagine what it would be like to be gay or lesbian or pansexual in the 90s. Hey Tempest, how are you? And it's like, that is terrifying. The thought, like, gay marriage is still a fresh thing. And it's terrifying that not even a decade or two ago, same-sex people couldn't marry the person they love. That happened in my lifetime. That's insane, honestly. Ooh, financial aid too.
I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing, and I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
In two halves. Shit. That's sweet. I'm talking about how things were different in the 90s. The subject matter. G fears were shown, maybe clouded by genre cliches. Yeah, because this game is Boone. Oh, 1959. This game is based in 95. Citizen stuff. Where is she from? Seattle, Washington. 72. So it was completely different just a decade ago. Whoa. Just a decade ago, how different things were. Jesus. Multnomah Falls. Because it's March, I don't know if anyone from this school has been to Oregon, but it's cold and rainy as shit in March. Oh wait, you are here because I'm writing this to you in the gift shop. Oh shit, here you come.
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost.
Stick with the group.
Like, for hours.
But kids are dumb.
Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, you didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl. But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
Terry, age 12. It's... Oh, it doesn't work. It's crazy how... Jesus, March 23rd. That might be important though. It's crazy how our society... Wait, hold on. Hold on. This. No, it's not that. It's crazy how much our society has changed in Girl Scout and self. I would love to play those. Oop. Dear Sam, I was thinking of us when I drew it. You'd love Mexico, I think. Probably. Nature here is totally different than back home. Keep thinking about Allegra and the first mate lost on a mysterious island where even the plants are out to get them. And then I think of them together, out there in the wilderness together, and I start to think of you again. I lie here in bed and can trying to save it up when we're together again. I haven't done a good job, but I've tried. Ain't enough about that. Got to me the day before we start driving back north. We'll be racing this letter home. If I get home first, we can read it together. And yes, I'm taking tons of photos. We'll have to spend so much time in the dark room. To Amor, Lonnie. I think that means my love. If I remember correctly. It's like a drug. 313. Spectral in its dim red light. Then I could only feel her. Okay, nope. Apparently not. I wasn't... I was like halfway through and it was like, oh shit.
Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably.
So it was
But she's been
fan
rehearsing
fiction.
with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing.
But you're also
I
biased.
feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible being in awe of someone you love.
It's true.
So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
What did those do? Being in love changes your perspective on things. It truly, really does. You see things in a different light, you know? I may be cynical, but I'm also waiting for the Bratmobile. Skeletons and devils. The Psycho House girl. Whispering as you walk past. Guess they haven't heard of Peripheral. It was so worth it. Whoa, Jesus. That lamp, I got some light going, bro. Comic book. Women Outlaws. Wipers. But yeah, it changes your viewpoint. Evolution girl. That is self-insert without a doubt. I like it. Kicking against the patriarchy. That feels like plagiarism. Straight up. Oh wait, because it probably is. I feel like she's gonna be writing her letter. Should Nivis face school property with profanity? For another student, doing the same to yours is immaterial. No guilty party, and there has been no convincing evidence from that defaced. There is no one to punish. More unwanted attention, which is, I believe, what you claim to began this whole incident.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
Oh, shit. 1963. Yeah, this is... I totally forgot, because I didn't want to, like, assume, but yeah, this is around the time Don't Ask, Don't Tell was in effect. And if I remember correctly, if it was found out, you could actually get discharged from the military. And that... Hey, I did... Oh my god. Is that a weight? No, it's hydrogen peroxide. That's a... Hydrogen peroxide? No, oil of chlorine. Is it a solution of morphine tartrate? Return to sender. Dear sister, last appeal to go unanswered, one way or other. Feel a prisoner as on an island with no jailer, no human soul for commune. Only my mind examining itself endlessly, searching for relief. In the years since transgression, I have sought no absolution, only bare forgiveness. In good faith, I have removed myself from all temptation, sacrifice to prove my commitment, however I can manage. Imagine, since mother's passing, I have yearned for nothing more than the acknowledgement of my own kin, to be treated as human again, to breathe the air of human spirit once more. By grace, even a wretch like me could be saved, but I do not expect it. If not response is received, I shall henceforth accept my sentence, and one day simply cease to be. With a brother's love always, Oscar Mason. What did he do? Whatever he did, it doesn't sound good, to say the least. I'm, not sure. Oh yeah, I unlocked the, Wait, now I have to go up. Hello? I'm not that scared now, but when you make the noises when I'm focused on something, shit freaked me out, bro. Hello? Guardian angels up above, bless this house with lots of love. Classic white people's stuff. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, that's classic, like, suburban mom household white woman stuff. My mom has it too, bro. She has that shit in the house, and I'm like, why? It's so generic. It's so goddamn generic. Since her forest is like an hour away, and then she takes it on you because you're not a member of the family, she knows you won't call her on it. I'm sorry. It's because she's just jealous of her cool freewheeling lifestyles. Feel sorry for you. I'm lucky my mom lives in Florida. You have mom every day. I know I didn't mean to bring up the mom thing like that. I know I shouldn't complain. No, I'm being totally serious. My mom is a psycho Christian, and her new husband, Don, is a complete tool. Living in Florida with him is her eternal punishment in my mind. So wouldn't you rather live with your mom in Florida? No. Okay, that'll do it. En español. Head Conservative Greenbrier. Regional Conservation Management Director. I wonder what she'll say. I haven't plugged that. No. Music and culture. Oh shit. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Nice. Throw it on the ground. This skull is like the coolest thing I found in Mexico. Oh, that skull! $3 American. Treasure it always. That's why it's hung up on there, because it's really valuable to her. We're going to add on it now. I have... Why does mom have so many purses? I know the house is old, but it's freaking me out a little. Just a little that it's creaking like this. Inappropriate materials. Your mom and I are putting this in writing so we're absolutely clear. Rest of the month from social and telephone, and from using your car for anything but school. You understand that what you're going through cannot allow you to continue this kind of behavior. Can't allow you to have your bedroom door closed while Lonnie is at the house.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase.
But I can't. Barcelona. I'm sorry. It's just... the gits. My... Hey. Little outing. Oh no. Did an affair happen? There's just so much that I don't know. There's so many pieces. And it might just be friendly gossip. Don't give up on this, honey. But there's so much. It might just be like friendly gossip between girls, but I don't know. But why are the lights already on? I am very lucky that my mom and, well, mainly my mom was this movie or something special. No. Was as accepting as she was. Eddie had a little harder time about it. Because veggies. I'm hungry, I can eat. Invitation. Okay. Seeing schedule. It's always good to keep that. Milk. Relish. I love relish. I can just grab stuff. I really could do that, but yeah, no, I'm lucky, you know. But I know people who pretty close friends. Actually, why are all the cabinets empty? What happened while she was gone? I know friends. We don't talk much anymore, but I knew friends who were disowned by their parents because they weren't straight. Even if they were bisexual, their parents just, they're like, oh, we're gonna disown you because of your orientation. What is happening? Are you drunk? Or are you like, what is happening? How old is, hold on, how old is this? No, oh, it's a kid.
Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little.
Like a bad person for saying
I started reading it. And then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie. And then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. For some reason, I almost believed him.
I'll leave. I'm feeling quiet again. I'm glad that at least maybe the dad will get ROTC.
I asked Lonnie what she had to do to get ready to ship out for basic training. She said, not a lot, really. You're not allowed to bring anything with you. You have no possessions, no contact with the outside world while you're in basic. You just train hard every day, and then you deploy from there. So, they'll just send her away. To who knows where. The other side of the country, the other side of the world. My mind, can't process it. She's really going to be gone. Just gone.
Instead of Lonnie, she's gonna be Gonnie. I'm sorry. That was terrible. Thinking not that the attic doesn't have its musty allure, but the bedroom is warmer. God, Lonnie, you sound like me. Oh God, I'm Lonnie. Oh no. Power surged. You know how I can tell? The microwave is doing the thing it does when you... Anything that has a power surge in it will reset to 12 and start flashing. I don't know if it's like a backup feature or what, but yeah. Said this one from Barcelona. I'm sorry I'm not, commentating too much. This is just... It's a story I feel like needs to be experienced rather than commentated over, you know? I'm running low on money. Cheap standby ticket. I'll call you when I'm headed home. Well, money is important, I guess. The going away show.
Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. When she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. That I can't live without her. Then she dedicated the last song to me. And I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going. After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy. I said, I don't think you can anymore.
There's so many... There's so many themes in this story. I don't even know if I can call it a game. It's a manuscript. The Accidental Human. Couples counseling. Oh no. What happened to the parents? We've gotten unknown dimension literature discovery. We got... What do you got? The Accidental Savior. And see John Russell back in print. Of what? Sinning? What is sinning? Yeah, I hope so. I really do hope you get what you... Cover copy. The days where he mattered. Is the president in danger? No. Oh, that's actually really good. No. The life you save this time will be your own. Oh, that's really good. That makes me interested. Jazz. You like jazz? I'm not sorry. I like jazz. Final preparations are complete.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever, and we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off, then ran up to the attic to look through our photos, to find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past, and there wouldn't be any more. And I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried, and she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone.
Oh god, my chest hurts. The emotions, they hitting me. It's hitting, man. Oh god. Can you give me a look at? June 5th, 1993. Nope. I guess I don't. I don't have very much to say. It's like, what do you say? I would have at least brought my stuff in. Oh, I'm a little worried. I hope she's okay. She's kinda in a rough state emotionally, and I feel connected to these characters. Like, even with the whole silent protagonist thing, she's not actually silent. She has a personality, the reactions in the text, and it's like, God, I feel like I'm about to cry. Where was I? I don't remember where I was supposed to go. It's like, oh God, I lost my train of thought. I hope there's at least a happy ending for someone, you know? That's my biggest hope. Yes, ancient toy, let's break it. I don't know where I'm going. I literally forgot as soon as I saw it. guess I can go back and, like, look at it again. Because it said map updated, but, like, I'm literally just gonna turn on the lights. Oh, I'm over there. I always worry there's gonna be, like, someone just standing in a window or something. Yeah, there's the skull. This is a really well-made journey. And I'm glad that I've gotten to experience it. I always known where I'd end up. Maybe someday when I'm set at a base and you're done, you're a famous writer. We can be together. Until then. There's so many little things. Secret door under stairs. Okay. That's why. It was this little piece right there that I didn't realize. But that, yeah. I worry. The fuck was that? Oscar. Oh shit. Attic key.
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
I swear to God.
Oh my God. Katie, I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the third one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being apart and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive
God. I'm teared up.
until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
Oh God. Fuck! Oh, shit. I think I ruined all those photos. Oh, Appling Fixer. Oh, that's a really good photo. I'm not turning these lights on. Turn that off! What are you doing?
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again, someday. Love, Sam.
Oh god. Oh god, that was really good. Oh god, that was actually really good. I am... Oh no.
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again, someday. Love, Sam.
So good. That was actually really, really good. The setting, the... Oh, it's just a phase, the... Oh god. It hit, man. I teared up. Yeah, I know. Fucking great commentary. I just don't... I don't have very much... I'm not very good at the whole constructive commentary thing. I'm not the greatest with my words. So, yeah. But that was really good. Truly, really was good. I think I missed out on some things. Uh, I feel like the parents are going to counseling, but I don't know. Maybe the mom had an affair of some kind, or they just were falling apart. I don't know, but it's... I do wish I knew more what happened with the mom. Maybe the mom was working too much. She was away, and that's one of the reasons why they weren't doing so well, which is common. It happens when one person in the relationship becomes work obsessed and doesn't put time into the partner. It can put a strain on the relationship, and that, I feel like that's actually kind of what happened. Not the affair, but the not the affair theory, but the but the it she just worked too much. She was always away from home, and with the stress of his writing and everything, it would put a toll on the relationship. But I hope they work it out, cuz they seem like they were happy. They had some of the common pitfalls that parents did back then. But I really do hope everything works out. God, I am hit with emotion right now. That was really good. I hope you all have a great night. I really do. And I will see you all tomorrow. And I hope you guys enjoyed. See you later, Space Cap. Catboy. I'm in the Catboy Bebop theme here. Alright, later, guys.